For the last 10 years, we have faced a growing tide of cheap, high-quality heroin from Pakistan. Now accounts for, what is it? Is it 80%?
80.
80% of the UK market. Now that has to stop.
Of course. But the Pakistanis have to put their own house in order first. Well, they must realize that charity is not a bottomless pit.
I'm not talking about charity. I'm talking about a cost-effective way of tackling the heroin problem at source. And we simply cannot afford to have a widespread belief that somehow or other government policy is contributing to drug addiction. And that is why the expansion of the crop replacement scheme is so very, very useful to us. Now, we're not talking about vast sums of money here. No, we're talking about, what, 5, 6 million? 6 million a year. Now, and by investing that money, it proves that we care about the undeveloped nations and, more importantly, it identifies the problem for what it is, an overseas problem.
Yes, sir! Elizabeth I was a monarch of small ambitions and even smaller achievements! Yes,
तुम यहीं उतर जाओ वो सामने वाली सड़क कराची को जाएगी
मेहरबानी
Wake up. Please, wake up. Winwood?
Hello? Yes?
Who is it? What's happening?
Don't get angry. It's Caroline. I think she's been arrested.
For what?
I don't know. She said not to worry.
Where is she, at university?
I think so.
You think so, Rachel? Where is she?
Yes, she's at her hall.
Hello?
Look, I'm scared.
Can you tell me I was in charge here?
Yeah, Inspector Tyler, sir. Just now.
Thank you. proud of you. What were you doing at a party where people were taking heroin? Did you take any yourself?
No. I never even really knew what it was, Dad. They never called it heroin or anything. It was just there.
Liar. You're not some illiterate 16-year-old in a housing estate somewhere. You're supposed to be intelligent. Heroin, I can't believe you were so stupid.
I'm sorry.
No, sorry's not good enough. That won't do this time. Inspector? Yeah, I've just talked with my daughter, and I'm satisfied that she's not involved with this. Yes, I think that somebody must have slipped her drugs without her knowing. I want to find out as much as you do who supplied this poison. Yes. But obviously, I want to spare her as far as possible from any publicity that this might bring.
I know who you are, sir. I understand what you're saying.
So what's going to happen to her?
I can't say. Someone's died, understand me? I've got to do my job.
किधर जा रहे हैं?
कराची।
हम भी उधर जा रहे हैं। उधर हमारा भाई के एक दोस्त रहता है। उसके पास बहुत अच्छा नौकरी है। वो जरूर हमको भी नौकरी पे लगाएगा। फिर हम अपने बच्चों को भी ले आएगा। उसके पास अपना मकान भी है।
क्या बात है मियाँ? कोई फटाफट करके आ रहा हो क्या?
नहीं, गिर गया था।
कहीं तुम जदूर वाले फसाद में तो नहीं आ रहे? यार अपनी हालत तो देखो।
नहीं।
ठीक है भाई, जाने दो।
कमाल है, इसे तुम्हारा तलाशी नहीं लिया?
बहुत बहुत मेहरबानी भाई
कोई बात नहीं खुदा हाफिज खुदा पामा
ساله واده
فضل ده ته دلته څنګه راغلی او دلته څه کوې
تا سره ملاوېدو ته راغلی یم په د لاس د څو وشو هسې را پرځېدلی یم
په چکر راغلی یې
نه وروره په چکر نه یم راغلی د نوکرۍ په تلاش کې یم یو څو ورځو لپاره د سر د پټولو ځای ده
دلته ډېره بېروزګاري ده
د څو ورځو خبره ده چې کار پیدا کړم ټوله به خیر شي
تا ته راتلل نه پکار دلته حالات ښه نه دي
What did he ask you? The detective.
Everything. He said he might need me to come back and answer some more questions. I didn't say anything, really.
That's good. That's very good.
God, I'm tired. Hi, Mum.
No, come on.
What shall I do, Jack?
Just make us a cup of tea. Are you hungry? We're going to expect you to eat with us. Not going to get any special treatment.
I just want to go to sleep, Dad.
If you want to behave like a child, then that's the way I'll treat you. I'm back in charge of you now.
Sorry for what...
Just try and get some sleep. We'll talk later.
Sorry for all the trouble.
How is she?
I don't know how to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Caroline has been taking heroin. You knew, didn't you? My God, you knew.
Don't get angry.
Don't tell me how to react. How long has this been going on? How long?
about a year.
A year? God, and why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew this was how you'd react.
Oh, don't you dare, you bloody fool! If you told me about this, she said she's never taken it before.
You sound like you blame me.
I do blame you, yes.
You don't understand. She tries to stop, but she goes through awful pains. It's not her fault.
You've known about this and you've never told me.
Listen to me.
Well, that I can't forgive you for.
Frau Haushalter, das ist Herr Prulager. Er wird heute die Verhandlung
Ich glaube,
führen.
dass wir eine gute Chance haben, Frau Haushalter.
Hey, when you leave the courtroom, don't cover your face with your hands.
What?
Don't hide your face from the reporters. It makes us look guilty.
Herr Vorsitzender, ich vertrete Karl Rosshalder. Und in Anbetracht des unbescholtenen Leumunds meines Klienten,
Because of his good reputation?
dass er niemals eines Verbrechens oder auch nur des Versuchs
And the fact that he has never
Verbrechens für schuldig
been convicted of any
beantrage ich
crime
eine
whatsoever,
angemessene Kaution festzulegen.
he's asking for bail.
Eine Kaution für irgendeinen
He has no intention of granting bail to the accused.
Karl Rosshalder wird des illegalen Handels
Carl is charged with illegal drug dealing. Das nennt es er.
Darf ich Sie um Ruhe bitten, meine Herrschaften? Danke. Diese Behauptungen sind eine Lüge. Ich habe gegen kein Gesetz verstoßen.
Carl is speaking out of
Ich
turn,
bin
but
ein angesehener Geschäftsmann.
he says he is an honest
Ich bin
businessman
unschuldig und
who is on trial,
Opfer einer Verleumdungstat.
has been framed.
Das ist ein abgekartetes Spiel. Darf ich Sie um Ruhe? Die Leute behaupten irgendwas.
Mensch, halt dich unter Kontrolle!
Bitte Platz haben, Herr Wachmeister. Darf ich werde die beteiligte Behörde und die Polizei zur Verantwortung ziehen. Ruhe, bitte.
Betrügerische Französe. Blödes Jahr.
Mit dem Mann ist schon aus.
Nein, nein, wir haben nicht. Bitte keine Fragen.
Look, I'm going mad in here. Can you bring me something to read? Dad? Can you bring me my books from the hall, please? Let me out! Don't treat me like an animal! Please! You can't just treat me like I'm nothing! Dad? I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, I won't be in this morning, Jane. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, send me that. Yeah, and the custom stuff, all of it, yes. Yeah, we'll put back both meetings until after lunch. I will apologize to David. Tell them I'll see them later. Just make it later, that's all. Yes. Yeah, I'll do that overnight. Okay, yes. Normally, withdrawal takes place 10 to 20 hours after heroin was last taken. Mythology has led users to believe that they suffer terrible pain, when in reality, the effects are seldom worse than a dose of flu. The expression, once a junkie, always a junkie, is often bandied about by the ignorant.
Mum, please, no. It won't make you ill, darling. Just a little more. Just come. There. Not too bad, was it? Is it hot? Is it too hot?
No, I just don't want it. I'm not hungry.
Karta buzu. Zici pedalcu. Bas खुबा हामी राजी.
Tasi barak magura.
Sarai sok de.
Ta dele serd. Dershta mande. No mia tarik badti.
Aurora. The car stop.
My dear wife, I've arrived safely in Karachi and I'm staying with Ghani and his family. And very soon I'll come and get you and the children so that you can live here with me. Everything is going to be good again. It's Allah's will that we suffer injustice so that we might more truly understand the nature of His eternal blessing. I pray for you and the children every day.
Approved.
Did the drugs always come by boat?
No. Normally, they came in by air. I was trying something new.
So Rosshalder's route was safe. It was just you getting greedy that blew it all.
Henri Gunther is the man who normally runs the couriers in Germany.
Henri Gunther. Heinrich Günther. Who's Heinrich Günther?
He is a customs officer at Hamburg Airport. When one of our mules went through customs, he would always be hauled over and his bags checked. But it was Gunther who did the checking. And of course, he knew where he shouldn't look. Then the mule would go from the airport to the Holiday Inn, make a phone call, and wait. The number he phoned was a prostitute, a call girl service. We had a whole code worked out, so he'd phone and say, "Do you do French?" Or she could say, "I've got a nice young black girl for you." It was a terrific system. And she'd paid off the mule and take the drugs to the safe house.
Where was that?
It varied. For the last 6 months, it's been a restaurant in the Alte Stadt. Kielmer is a great fat guy. He makes a big deal of the fact he owns the restaurant, but still cooks all the food himself. Kielmer would phone, 20 dealers and tell them he was confirming their dinner reservation or some other shit. Buyers would check in a coat or bag when they arrived with the money in it. When they picked up their bag after the meal, it had the smack in it. You could work with big quantities or tiny sales. It was a beautiful system. Beautiful.
Then what about after the dealers got hold of it?
I don't know. We're talking about lots of people then. You know the score. It just gets broken down and goes out to the streets. Can we stop a little bit now?
Hey, Uli. Uli! Was meinst du? Sind wir soweit?
Ja, klar. Wir gehen sofort los und verhaften welche.
Nicht so stürmisch. Montagmorgen, da schnappen wir alle.
I didn't hear you come in.
How old were you? 18?
17.
My God. I mean, it must have been an amazing feeling.
No, I lost.
By how much?
0.03 of a second. have money. Look at these. There are companies, offices, property in London.
They're only real on paper. Most of them don't exist.
What about the construction business? We own 2 major companies.
Helen, there's only one business Carl was in that made any real money, okay? Come on, give me that and I'll shred it.
I don't believe we have no money.
All right. All right. You have over $500,000 worth of heroin already in Hamburg, about 10 miles from here. The smack on the Deserts boat was the second part of a consignment. The first half arrived about 2 weeks ago by plane from Karachi.
Where is it?
A man called Kilmer has collected it, and he hasn't paid for it yet. Now Carl's been arrested. He doesn't intend to.
I'll talk to him.
If you do that, you become a criminal.
Who is it?
Störe ich, Frau Rosshalde? Wir wollten nur der Mama gute Nacht sagen.
Night, darling. Good night, sweetheart. Sleep well. Sam, you got a drawing for me? You put it on my bed and I'll see it later.
Schnell ins Bett. Die Mama hat viel zu tun.
Don't even think about it, Helen. Look, the police could arrest Kilmer any day.
You want to get home? Go on. I'll shred all this.
Don't stay up too late.
Sure. Drive safely.
One night I'd like to stay.
I think you'd better go.
Nochmal, mitten in der Nacht. Das kann nicht wahr sein. Der Knopf hier. Ja.
Hier ist Helen Rosshalde.
Wissen Sie überhaupt, wie spät das ist?
Ja, Kilmer. Ich weiß, wie spät es ist. Sie haben Geld, das meiner Familie gehört. Und das will ich mir wiederholen.
Was glauben Sie denn, wer Sie sind, hä? Die Situation hat sich geändert. Sie glauben doch nicht im Ernst, dass ich mich von einem scheiß Hausweib unter Druck setzen lasse?
Mein Mann war sehr vorsichtig, Kilmer. Er hat Notizen gemacht über jedes Geschäft mit Ihnen. Die Notizen stecke ich jetzt in einen Umschlag. Soll ich sie zu Ihnen schicken oder zur Polizei? Mir ist es egal, verstehen Sie? Ich habe nichts mehr zu verlieren.
Ja, kommen Sie doch morgen in mein Restaurant. Hm? Ja?
Jetzt los.
Wollen Sie oben im Büro auf ihn warten? Kommen Sie.
Alles gut!
Übernimm du die Küche, ich gehe nach oben.
Polizei?
Wo ist Kilmer?
Los.
Sind Sie ganz allein gekommen?
Los. Raus! Raus, habe ich gesagt.
Ich koche. Deswegen wollen Sie mich doch nicht erschießen.
Hände weg!
Oder?
Alles klar, Dieter?
Alles unter Kontrolle. Okay, schon gut.
Mach meinen Freund nicht an. Der war auf der Universität. Los, hier geht's lang, komm. Übrigens, wir haben Ihr Heroinversteck gefunden, Sie kleines Schweinchen. Wo guckt denn das kleine Schweinchen hin?
Nach oben. Das Zeug muss irgendwo da oben stecken.
तुम्हें क्या काम है? हम तारिक भट्ट साहब से मिलना चाहते हैं। वो किसी से मिलना नहीं चाहता। वो हमसे जरूर मिलेगा। तुम यहाँ रुको, इधर उधर मत जाना।
You wish to see me?
Yes. Yes, sir. I've something that was stolen from you.
You know what's inside it? You could live comfortably for 3 months if you sold that. So why are you giving it back to me?
I wish to live comfortably for longer than that.
What are you?
I used to be a farmer.
What use do I have for a farm boy?
Give me a job. I'll do anything.
A rash promise. You may have a job. I admire honest men. Can you drive, farm boy?
My name is Fazal.
My dear wife, I found a good job and money, and very soon I'll come and get you and children so that you can live here with me. Everything is going to be good again. I pray for you and the children every day.
Assalamu alaikum.
کسانان یو د ښار په ژوند څه پوهېږو
په هر څه به پوه شې چې ځمکه موږ ته هېڅ نه راکوي نو موږ به هم د وخت سره ځان بدلوو کاله به هم څه روزګار مونده شي
یو جرګه ګورنر ته تللې ده کیدای شي چې د کوکنار کرلو اجازت ورکړي
جرګه اوس هېڅ نشي کېدی
زه یېرېږم
غلی شه
یارېږه بار راوځه دا ډاکونه وکړه
زه سپیشل پرمټ لرم
زه درته وایم بار راوځه
دا وګوره زه طارق بټ سړی یم
ټیک ده نوې ښکارېږي مخکې مې نه لیدلی چېرته دا په شیشه باندې مخامخ ولګوه چې بیا درته تکلیف نه وي
ښه دی
یا لکه اوچت که بیریا
خو دا خپل سامان شاته کېږدو چې لږ وټې په ارام شو
ها داسې مه کوه دا طارق بټ غږ دی او زه نوکر یم غله ده بچی غله
How's Caroline?
She's better, thank you. She wouldn't come today.
I can understand that.
I can't. Arrest the people that are causing this.
I can send 2 men out now and arrest 50 junkies. What's the point?
And arrest the people that are supplying them.
Supplying each other. It's not as simple as you want it to be.
That boy is dead because we let people sell him heroin.
It's not true. And if it matters, he didn't die of a heroin overdose. It was mainly alcohol poisoning.
Sorry if I woke you.
It's all right. What do you want?
I don't know, something quick.
There's beef casserole. You could microwave that.
You don't know anything. You don't see anything. Every time she's been home from college, she's had a cold. She hasn't been eating. She's been going out all times of the day or night, and you haven't even noticed.
I don't want this from you.
What's her telephone number at Cambridge?
What the hell has that got to do with anything?
What's her telephone number?
How should I know?
Tell me the name of her boyfriend, or any of her friends, or what she's interested in. You don't know, do you? You don't know anything about her life, do you? You don't care.
What was that? Well, don't just mutter something. What do you mean I don't care?
If you heard me, why do you need to ask?
All right, so do you. Forget it.
It's forgotten. Good night.
Oh, that's so typical, you know. You come down for your tuppence worth and then you say you don't want to argue.
I'm going to bed. It's 1 o'clock, Jack.
I know what time it is. We're not talking about what time it is, are we?
I can't remember the last time I felt happy with you.
If there's anything we can do, Jack, to help you out.
We'll handle a bit of your paperwork if you need some time off.
Thank you, I appreciate that, but the problem's solved. Morning, everybody. Not a lot lot of work going on here, is there?
Hello, Minister. We didn't think you'd be in this week.
Oh, didn't you know? Have you got these customs figures ready, Jane? And my agenda for the rest of the week?
Yes, sorry, they're here somewhere.
Thank you. Well, we're all going to be working late tonight. I brought you up your books.
Oh, thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Well, maybe we should go away somewhere soon. For the weekend or something.
That would be great. Thank you for helping me.
Right, I think I'd better just go and catch up with some work.